Not everyone can be a deep thinker. In a culture where people are championed for being shallow and superficial, being deep and philosophical doesn't exactly have the weight that it used to, which is really sad. Our society wouldn't be even remotely where it is today without the deep thinkers of the past. That's why the philosophical zodiac signs are the ones who restore our faith not just in life and society, but astrology and horoscopes as well. Because in a sea of shallow people there are still those whose thoughts deep beneath the surface, making them not just deep thinkers, but the people to which we can turn in the hopes of them inventing and uncovering what the rest of us can't, therefore, making the world a better place. Here are the 6 most philosophical zodiac signs. Number 1, Scorpio, October 23 - November 21. If we could look inside the brain of Scorpio, we'd see a web of scientific and mathematical problems, along with all the answers. To their core, Scorpio is as deep as they come. They love thinking thoughts that other people might find exhausting and revel in problems that need solving. They see things where others see nothing, and that's a philosophical gift unto itself. Number 2, Aquarius, January 20 - February 18. Although Scorpio owns the title of being the deepest of all thinkers in the zodiac, Aquarius isn't too far behind. It's not just because Aquarius is a free spirit, whose mind isn't afraid to wander to places where others' brains may not, but because Aquarius is both inventive and, ultimately, unrealistic. While being a realist does serve a purpose, it's those who live on a plane unto themselves who come up with life's greatest discoveries. You need to be unrealistic sometimes if you want to make something real. Number 3, Cancer, June 21 - July 22. Hypersensitive Cancer, despite all those emotions, is a highly deep-thinking person. Although each deep thought is somehow steeped in emotion and passion, it should be noted that nothing great ever came from someone who wasn't full of passion. While not as prone to digging as deep as Scorpio or letting their brain travel to other worlds like Aquarius, Cancer can still get just as philosophical, but in a way that's more heartfelt than mind-felt. Number 4, Gemini, May 21 - June 20. Although Gemini can be superficial, their other half, that twin of theirs, can be the exact opposite. Gemini is supremely creative and adventurous, both traits that make for a philosophical mind, so they're not afraid to go out on a limb and uncover life's mysteries. And should they fail the first time around, the tenacity of Gemini has them going back for round 2, round 3, and so on, until they've sorted out their findings and reached a resolution. This is also why Gemini makes for greatest scientists and great artists. Number 5, Libra, September 23 - October 22. At first glance, Libra, in all their manipulation and charm, doesn't come across as being very deep, but that's just a cover. In order for someone to be manipulative enough so as to get what they want, they need to know a lot about human nature, and that takes one hell of a focused and philosophical person to do that. Reading human beings isn't exactly something the superficial and shallow can pull off. Number 6, Capricorn, December 22 - January 19. Although definitely not as deep as the other signs on this list, where Capricorn lacks in inherent philosophical pondering, they make up for it in hard work. You see, Capricorn desperately wants to be taken seriously and seen as a great mind, so they're willing to work hard to get to that recognition. This isn't to suggest that Capricorn doesn't have a deep thinking bone in their bone, because they absolutely do. It's just that they're last on the list for a reason.